verse 105. Listen for God's Word weekdays at 5:45 a.m. and 12:55 p.m. through
Oasis. Stop by for a refreshing drink and share a God perspective for the day.
Oasis, weekdays 5:45 a.m. and 12:55 p.m. right here on Nationwide, a revolution in media.
The rebroadcast of the Oasis can be heard weekdays at 5:45 a.m.
Natural beauty, you know. Yeah, no, I've never been someone shy until I seen your eyes. Still, I had to try. Yeah. Oh, yes. Let me get my words right and then approach you. Woman, I'll treat you like a man is supposed to. You'll never have to cry. No. I know everyone can relate to when they find a special someone.
The only royalty here are all of you listening right now. Yes, I'm always gonna find a way to tie it in.
Yeah,
man.
I noticed. You're good at that.
I try. Folks, I'm Mahiri Stewart.
And I'm Shalois Michael.
Welcome to the comment section here on Nationwide 90 FM. It's your turn to share your thoughts and comments on trending issues on all media platforms.
Indeed.
Anyways, folks, you know how it starts. It starts with public opinion, and we're going to kick it off with Shaloy. Take it away.
Now, from regional partnerships to broader global alliances, diplomacy plays a critical role in shaping opportunities for Jamaica. Its impact is felt in everything from trade and healthcare to security. So, in public opinion, this evening we're asking you, on a scale of 1 to 5, rate the Holness administration's diplomatic relations with its international partners.
Good job, man. Yeah, so that's gonna be pop up today, and I tell you what, man, it's rather relevant. Yeah, very relevant given what's going on right now. It's times like this where something like a Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Jamaica's ability to have foreign relations with other countries is at its most important. We spoke about it yesterday with the issue of the Cuban medical program. But even outside of that, we've seen in recent times where the Prime Minister will go to a General Assembly, whether it's the UN or CARICOM, which was not too long ago. And these things allow Jamaica to be heard on a stage. Yeah. And we know Senator Johnson Smith is always overseas, always at something, because that's just what the portfolio entails. Right. But the question is, are they doing their job well enough?
Well, let's hear the feedbacks.
Indeed.
From the Instagram? People. Where are we starting?
We start from Facebook, as always.
Facebook.
And we kick it off with Delroy Allen, who says the Holness administration gets a 5 and growing.
Ray J says a 5, top tier.
Westner Nolan also says 5.
Well, Winston Wright, he gave us a percent.
Okay.
He says 100.
That equates to 5.
Equating to 5, yeah.
Rosalind Buck says 5 with 2 clapping emojis and a 100% emoji.
And Snap Twang says 4.9.
Oh, what's the point?
I wonder what's missing. Nick Ann says 5 out of 5.
Speaking of 5 out of 5, that's the whole page. You're looking at a whole page of 5s. Mel Boo, Elsada Hudson, Cleon Spence, Juliet McKenzie, and Dwayne Campbell all say 5 for the government.
In contrast,
right,
Angela Natty says 0.
She said the Holness administration not doing it enough.
0.
We're not doing well with foreign relations.
Angela is not impressed.
Not impressed. And she's not the only one that's not impressed, because Andre Alberto is also giving the government a 0 in terms of their ability to relate with foreign countries. Rosemary Campbell gives the government a 5. Delhi Bremer says 100 out of 5. And
Orville Dockery says 10
out of 5, which
out of
equates to 2 technically. Yeah. 10 over 5 is 2. But we move on to Instagram. On Your Lane. Hi, Leon. I haven't seen you in a while. She says solid 5 out of 5, Jamaica first.
Noxley says a big 5 out of 5 with an active global engagement. Jamaica has strengthened economic diplomacy with countries like China, Canada, Japan, particularly through infrastructure projects, investment, and development partnerships.
Right. And Niceness Grace says, good to get our award next month. I guess that must be a comment for a different comment section. But Preston Bernard says 20. 20 over 5 is 4.
You're just doing the math.
I'm just gonna keep doing the math because we do, and it's a pet peeve of mine, because there's so many times when we ask people on a scale of 1 to 5 and then come in with 10, 100%, and I'm like,
or they ask what
does the 1 mean and what does the 5 mean? Is 1 worse than 1? I'm like, yes, it is. And I'd like to think we've set that precedent with all the previous times we've done the scales, but the person could be new. But even then, the comments should be context clues enough, surely.
And your pet peeve is coming out from
Serious Stalker.
Boys by Field. He says a 10 out of 10.
Oh,
so that's
no. I thought you were talking about the other pet peeve, which is Serious Stalker saying 5 being the highest.
Oh no.
It would be 5. Time and time again, Kamina Johnson Smith makes the right decision even when it's unpopular. I tell you what, man. I think I've said it before. I don't envy Senator Johnson Smith's job in the slightest, especially not as of late, because there's just, especially now, there's just so much geopolitical tension going on, and as a foreign affairs minister, you, and even as an opposition spokesperson on foreign affairs, you also have to be cognizant of what's taking place
and be able to navigate all that.
Right. So whether it be through this very same thing we're talking about, diplomacy, your ability to relate with other countries, and I think that's why, if I were to give a reason as to why I think so many people are giving government a good grace to stop, I feel like there aren't that many countries that have beef with us, if any.
Yeah. I
mean, this Cuban Foreign Affairs Ministry release is probably the first one I've seen in a while that is even remotely hostile towards Jamaica. I mean, yes, we had the tweet by Carlos Jimenez, but outside of that, I can't tell you the last time a country has expressed, any ill will or disagreement towards something the government did.
And even amidst the tweet, remember that the Prime Minister met with Marco Rubio.
Right, and Marco Rubio was like, hey, man, all's well here.
Mrs. Johnson Smith came out and she said the same thing, listen, we're fine, we're okay. Fine. So yeah.
Marshall Malik Joel says 100 out of 100. That equates to 1, bro. You sure you want to go with that? You sure I'm going to do the math every time, shall we? One side 12 says 5. And Dalton Share says 5. And we got one little comment on X from Chine.
She says, I'd rate it 4 out of 5. Jamaica has maintained solid ties with major international partners and remained active regionally. Not perfect, but overall the country's diplomatic standing has been strong.
Right, and you know what? Well, I don't know how much this would play a role in it, but even when we were listening to the budget debate earlier, and they were talking about the investment ratings, the ratings companies that do investment ratings, like
Fitch, BB.
Yeah, all of those. Is like when you realize if we reach investment grade, that's cognizant of the international community seeing Jamaica as a pretty good place financially, based off of how we do here locally. And not only that, but I mentioned earlier the mere fact that the PM was even invited to the UN General Assembly, which is something I believe you have to be invited to go to. It's not something you just get up and go to. And the mere fact that these international communities want Jamaicans there and want to hear from the Jamaican perspective bodes well for the country.
Big deal.
But that's just me, man. What say the YouTubers?
I'm seeing something from Grace Thomas, says 5. She's doing very well.
Correction, says Mahir, is the splitting image of Damian Crawford. When will it end, man?
You will not live that down.
When will it end, man? Him and I have already disproven this theory live on Nationwide.
I remember.
But we're gonna have to do it again at some point, it seems.
Carlene Smith says 3.5.
Carlene Smith says, it's not just beef, Mahiri. What do we get from the relationships should be considered? Are we the silent friend who is exploited, I guess, is in the relationship? Well, all right, so let's think.
What we get?
Yeah. What do we get?
I mean,
well, okay,
the
let me
ordinary Jamaicans benefit because,
Right.
for example, with the UK, you have like the Chevening scholarships.
Right.
With
I'll give you a
the
perfect
China
example.
Harbor. Go ahead.
When Melissa hit,
Yes.
look how many different countries we
They
got help.
rallied
We
behind
got
this.
help from the US, the UK, Ghana. They were sending people to
Yeah.
come over here, come fix roof. Irfan Ali said, hey man, we'll give you 200 roofs with a whole delegation of CARICOM. Mia was here, Dickon Mitchell was here. We had a good number, man. And Canada speaks for itself. We look at the farm work program.
Oh
Boom,
my
that's a perfect
gosh,
example,
yeah.
man. That's something we get out of good ties with Canada. And I guess I could go on. I mean, it speaks for itself where China's related. I know the Japanese empire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen events held with the Japanese ambassador before. The Japan didn't they donate like vehicles to the JCF fleet? There's a foreign country that did that. So I would like to think that these relationships have garnered benefits to the Jamaican people.
DRH Hero says 5 out of 5. Jamaica doing great internationally with communication.
That's-
We're getting. I've been seeing a couple 5s.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
seeing. I mean, majority of them
Majority.
have been 5s. Mikkel says 4. Valentina says 4.5. Ishan Khan says 5,000.
Oh,
Ooh, right? Yeah, man. So, there we go. I think we can end it here, though.
yeah.
I think we can end it here. Jamaica doing great internationally with communication, as you just read earlier. Yeah. So, thank you as always for participating in Public Opinion.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, we will be.
Hurricane Melissa tested us, but Jamaica rises together. Visit supportjamaica.gov.jm to report damage, request help, or donate. Together, we will rebuild stronger. The time by the Office of the Prime Minister is...
It's 15 minutes after 7.
Attention contractors, developers, and homeowners. Glacier White Corian Solid Surface is now at a special price. While stocks last, choose Corian for your commercial and residential projects. You won't regret it. It's durable, beautiful, and long-lasting. No sealing necessary. Corian is the #1 solid surface in the world. Second to none. Visit Home International Limited at 104 Constant Spring Road. Telephone 876-755-1970 or 876-276-6448. Open Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Commercial spaces for you. Parks and attractions for you. Housing and residential developments for you. Beautiful rental properties for you. Improving quality of life through infrastructure development across Jamaica for you. The Urban Development Corporation, making development happen for you. Brought to you by the Urban Development Corporation.
If you love the vibes, the laughs, and the real talk, then you're one of us. Don't just listen, belong. Join the nationwide 90 FM Family Club on Patreon.
What's Cooking is brought to you by Cleasing Industrial Limited, Jamaica's leading distributor of industrial automation and control solutions.
Welcome back to the comments section. I'm Shaloy.
I'm here. I'm big up Cleasing every time.
Big up.
Loyal nationwide listeners know that when Pub Up read, gonna hear Cleasing before and after, and Cleasing is back to sponsor What's Cooking. That's the continuity of this wonderful, wonderful show. Anyways, guys, luckily,
Take it away with What's Cooking.
Indeed. Luckily, tonight's What's Cooking segment is a nice one.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing bad going on this time. All right, so Shaloy and I were scouring the internet trying to find something trending to talk about, and we came up on a post that had a lot of likes and a lot of comments regarding Jamaican music acts, whether it be artists or musicians, and their affinity for making wonderful covers of popular songs. Let's take a look if we can.
Jamaicans are the best at song covers. This song,
One More Night, give me one more night,
sounds way different from this song. The rhythm is just so wavy and smooth, just makes you want to rock back and forth and hold somebody. And some songs are so fire.
baby.
That I didn't even know it was a cover. I thought that was the song. What do you mean that's Michael Bolton? Even a song that is a banger,
Darling, I will be loving you.
still sounds amazing as the reggae version. I don't know what the secret sauce is, but they just make it feel so alive. The vibe and the way it moves you is just something that Jamaicans have mastered. Let me know what your favorite cover is.
Yeah, that question he just asked, that's what we're going to ask you tonight, folks. What's your favorite cover done by a Jamaican artist? And I tell you what, so I made a list.
You did.
I made a list and I sent it to Shaloy because I'm like, Shaloy, there are quite a few. And that list, it may look long, but
My
it's not
favorite
even
is
half of
actually
it.
on this.
Oh, there we go. So we're going to go through this list and I'm going to go through what the YouTubers are saying. So what's the first song we have on that list?
Ken Booth, Everything I Own.
Didn't know that was a
I did not know that was a cover, actually.
When I originally listened to it, I just thought it was him. And it's like something he wrote. And then I knew this before I sent you, obviously. But when I found out, I was like, wow, really? Cover, yep. Ken Booth, Everything I Own.
The
That's
Busy
a cover.
Signal song I didn't know until I watched the video.
Really?
I didn't know it was a cover.
Same.
So why you said you really likes it?
No, because
You
because when I said the same thing, people were telling me, yeah, man, one more night. I was like, okay, I guess I was just the one not in the loop. I didn't know Soul Provider was a...
Same.
I didn't know that was an original song either.
And the thing about it, with how we do it, it's like you just forget the original.
That's the thing, man. Because even when Virgo does the, and it's in the list.
Yes.
Romain Virgo covered Adele, Don't You Remember? And before I was musically conscious, I just used to think that was just him. Before I even knew who Adele was, I was like, damn, Romain, you wrote that song very well, man.
No, at that point I knew.
Oh, you would have known.
I still like
Adele's version. Yeah,
no,
Adele's version.
I like Virgo's version.
More or okay.
Yeah, I do.
But what else we have on the list?
Third World. Now that we found love.
Didn't know that was a cover.
Did not know Marcia Griffiths All My Life.
Now let me tell you something. I did not know that was a cover. That one took me out. Which is that? Hey, I spent all my life. I did not know that was a cover. And we look in the YouTube chat. He hasn't discovered Ghost. Listen, man. Continuity. You know where I saw Ghost perform live for the first time? Bob Marley tribute concert. I didn't even know who Ghost was. Ghost is way before my time, I think. But when I was looking up song or persons who are well known for making great covers, the two names I saw the most were Sanchez and Ghost. So I see somebody, Valentina says, yeah, man, he hasn't discovered Ghost. Clearly not.
Oh, Sanchez Lonely Won't Leave Me Alone.
Yeah, that's a cover.
That's a cover.
That's a cover.
That's crazy.
Indeed. Didn't know that, man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Right, so...
Sanchin Try. I think I know that one.
Okay,
I know that one.
That's probably the most recent one on the list because she performed it on The Voice.
On The Voice, yeah.
Where there's desire, there's gonna be a flame. She killed it, man. Someone's in the YouTube chat, Annie Smith says, my favorite cover is Thinking Out Loud, Mr. Vegas, Rub-a-Dub Style, and Romain Virgo. Soul Provider. Ghost's covers are the best. Electra says Sanchez, Brown Eye Girl.
Oh.
News commentator J.A. says Sanchez is a professional cover singer. Right. And Annie Smith says all Ghost's covers are great.
You have Dennis Brown, Silhouettes.
Let me tell you something, man. You know Silhouette.
Yes.
I did not know Silhouette.
I did not know actually either.
Was a cover. I thought that was all him.
Alton Ellis, You Make Me So Happy.
Now, I feel like that's a deep cut for Alton. You're probably not going to know. It's kind of a deep cut, but I love that song so much. I listened to that song a good number of times when I'm just sitting at my desk at work. Didn't know it was a cover.
Norma Fraser, the first cut is the deepest.
Did
What?
not know that was a cover.
Oh my gosh. No.
I just thought Norma cooked that. I thought Norma just went into the booth and just cook it up.
Oh my gosh.
The first cut is the deepest. Nice, man.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we're out here, man. Third World to the World. So Noxley, a fan of Now That We Found Love by Third World. Didn't know that was a cover either.
Did not know.
When I was going through it, I didn't put it on the list, but apparently Bob Marley and the Wailers did a cover of Sugar. I don't know if that's the same Sugar by the Archies. But if so, I need to listen to that because I didn't know.
Same.
I didn't know Bob Marley even did covers like that. Man, I know people have covered Bob Marley. But yeah, as a matter of fact, does Lee Scratch Perry doing Disco Devil count as a cover of Max Romeo's Chase the Devil, or is that just like an official remix? Because Max Romeo is also a Jamaican artist. There's the other one we were talking about earlier, Bitty McLean. I didn't know Walk Away From Love was a cover.
Stop.
It
I
is.
didn't know either. Oh my god.
As a matter of fact, Bugs, that's gonna be the outro. I think Walk Away From Love, I think it's probably the best song here. Sorry. What's this, man? Make sure you people online are watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Oh, look at you, Sean, doing my job for me. Don't just like up the channel, subscribe. You're absolutely right, man. Yeah, Annie Smith says, yeah, Bitty McLean, Walk Away From Love. That's indeed a cover. That's probably my favorite one.
I'm going to stick to the Romaine.
Ooh, okay. Sean Atkinson. Both of you look like sister and brother, do we?
Oh.
You guys related? No, you're not.
No, we're not.
Her last name is Smichael. Not that that would mean anything.
That wouldn't.
Yeah, but I mean, we're not brother and sister, clearly. What is that? Well, clearly that's not clearly. Clearly that's not clear.
Because we could be.
Could we? We'd probably be like twins. How many years apart are we, if any?
We're 3 years apart.
Oh, yeah.
So we couldn't be twins.
Yeah, we couldn't be twins. I don't know why I thought I was your age. That's my fault. Shalo is 3 years older than me, folks.
Exactly.
My fault. Let's stick to the covers, shall we? We're not.
We're not. We are up on a break. We'll be right back here on the comment section.
We're going to tell you our comment of the day.
What's Cooking was brought to you by Cleasing Industrial Limited, Jamaica's leading distributor of industrial automation and control solutions.
Gee, you know say Mikey no come?
Hold on.
No, sir. That sound like consumption.
What that?
Tuberculosis, aka TB.
Now all time something like that. After nobody now get that again.
So you think TB still the boat?
If you have a cough for more than 2 weeks with fever, night sweats, and weight loss, go to your doctor or health center and get tested now. Let's be vigilant and stop the spread of TB infections. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Morning after morning, you've made Nationwide 90 FM part of your routine. So let's take this connection one step closer. Join the Nationwide 90 FM Family Club and be part of it officially on Patreon.
Family, amazing family.
All right, folks, we are back. It's time to wrap up comment section with comment of the day.
Mine is from News Commentator. I grew up thinking the Jamaicans were some of the original singers. Same.
That's the whole basis of this one for me. But see, it's harder for us younger folk because we wouldn't have been there when the original dropped.
Yeah.
You know, because
when
most
Yeah,
because like the one with Tessa, and we know for a fact everybody already knew Try from Pink.
Yeah, and some of the Adele.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know, but I'm a special case.
Okay,
but if we go to Instagram, you'll find my comment of the day from Noxley saying Jamaica gets a big 5 out of 5 active global engagement. This is pub up, yes. Jamaica has strengthened economic diplomacy with countries like China, Canada, and Japan through infrastructure projects, investment, and development partnerships. That's him commenting on Jamaica's diplomacy, or how well we are.
On a scale of 1 to 5.
Right, on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being the lowest.
Yes,
and 5 being the highest.
Did you give your scale?
Oh, did I give my answer? I was gonna go with 5. I feel like it should be 5 because I genuinely, outside of this issue that we're having with Cuba, I can't really think of an instance where we've had a negative relationship with a country, at least not recently. And the question does say the Holness administration, so this is in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I didn't know that much news back for the whole 10 year stretch. So I might be missing something as far as I'm concerned. Sure, why not get a 5, man? Get a 5, why not? What about you?
4.9.
Oof, the 0.1 is,
Yeah.
Wait, so wheel and come again. All right, folks, so that's comment section for you. Thank you, as always, for tuning in. Thank you to our producer, Sonia Stewart, our technical engineer, Andrew Glenn Anderson, and Michael Paul for the graphics. Hey, don't think I forgot about you, bro. Sanchez. We said
Taking
covers
us
are
out.
great. There you go. We're going to end one with Sanchez.
Why do I seem to be caught up inside our dream all my life? It's always been my shadow in me. Well, but over my shoulder there's always a voice somewhere saying I never should try to set my heart free. I wish that love would come and take me in her arms and show me what I've never known. If I could hold someone in words like right from wrong, just fade away like yesterday. Lonely won't leave me alone. Lonely won't leave me alone.
Every great project starts at Creative Building Finishes, Jamaica's only choice for the best time.